12,000? Huh? That's a lot of people watching. Oh, me. Why does it sound a little off key? Ow, 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 my ears, my ears. This song is too loud.
I always knew you were a dark horse, Mr. Yang.
Well, speak for yourself. Albert, if I had met you a few years ago, my creative career would have taken a more interesting turn.
You know, I heard you had something new in the works. What's it about? Let me guess. The Adventures of the Nameless.
Well, it's early concept at the moment. The Express crew has given me a lot of food for thought. But still, when it comes to key plot points, I'm in need of some inspiration.
Ooh, inspiration.
Well,
how about,
and an
How
owl?
about this?
We give you some ideas.
Mommy
After
Kafka!
all, when it
No
comes to
way!
scripts, we're seasoned professionals.
Security! Security! Security!
It's Kafka, isn't it?
The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities by previous choices. Relax.
Mommy! Ah!
Time
Good.
to say bye. Boom.
Boom. Yes. Boom on me, mommy. Bark, bark. Yes. Makima vibes.
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? Fail. Defend you.
I mean, he looks dope.
Release your full potential.
Oh,
Power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the ambrosial arbor.
Dragon.
Coming here triggered your memory.
Dragon Boy.
What happens next is in your hands.
You, and you. All three of you are staying right here.
Wait, small PP boy getting finally big PP damage?
I wish for you to despair, suffer, crumble, turn on one another and destroy that which
Bro, who's that? Big Mommy. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Time to copy that. Wait. G7GBZTVTV. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, chat. The update looks nice. You have your lights off? Oh, damn. What happened? Is it too bright? There.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your buddy Albert, and welcome to the version 1.2 Even Immortality Ends special program.
The White Owl
Today,
sounded like a
we
black
have
man.
3 special guests in the
Interesting.
hot seats. Introducing.
Hey guys, I'm Cheryl Texera, and I voice Kafka.
Hey there, I'm Damon Mills, and I voice Blade.
Hi, folks. My name is Corey Landis, and I voice Welt.
Guys, it's great to have you with us. Man,
Kaf-
that trailer was a roller coaster. Corey, Your thoughts?
Whoa, me already? Okay.
Kafka's voice actress
Well,
is actually
it
good.
looked like various factions were getting ready
He
for
sounds cute.
battle. I think we're one move away from a serious showdown here.
Agreed. It was cool to see some new environments and enemies, too. I better get my team in order.
You're gonna need to, my friend. In version 1.2, the Xianzhou Lao
Wait.
Fu will face a setback that threatens the fate of the whole alliance. The Trailblazer will need to pass through various delves and arrive at the location of the sealed ambrosial arbor, where a decisive
Yes,
battle
I am
with
Welt.
the one
I'm Welt right
responsible
now.
for the Stellaron disaster awaits.
Not to mention, Don Hung finally gets reunited with the Astral Express crew.
Don Hung's journey has been longer than most could imagine.
Care to elaborate, Damon?
I didn't say anything.
Ah, come on, guys. You're trying to get me fired here. Editors, cut that bit out.
Yes, mommy.
What was I gonna say? Oh, right. The story left off on a bit of a cliffhanger last time.
It sure did. I mean, why did Jing Yuan deploy those forces? Who is he trying to catch?
And what about the Stellaron hunters? Where did they go after escaping?
Well, who says they went anywhere?
Cut that out too. I'm sure all these questions will be answered in the upcoming story. Now, aside from Trailblaze mission updates,
You're only at the start.
version 1.2 will
Good
see
luck,
new
man.
characters coming to the warp. First on the scene, Blade.
Oh, trailer. Bro. That looks
I have
dope.
a question for Damon. If, say, there were 5 people, would I be one of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about anything. Okay?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not one of the 5 people, but here is a fact for you. Whenever Blade gets scary, it's the Mara flaring up.
Isn't he always scary?
He usually does what I tell him.
I should probably unpack that a little. Blade relies on Kafka's spirit whisper to suppress the Mara inside him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You know, most of the time, Bladey's a nice, quiet boy.
Totally. He's not a strong communicator, that's
You
for
see,
sure.
you see.
I'm pretty sure half my recording sessions
Even
have
Blade
focused
is
on
under the
2
dominion
sounds. Number
of
1.
Mommy Kafka. You see,
Number
guys?
2.
I can believe that.
See?
It's
This is what I'm
strange
talking
that
about.
a lone wolf like him would want to team up with the Stellaron hunters. Unless Kafka's spirit whispered him into it.
Kafka was more of a go-between. The real reason Blade joined was because Elio promised him the outcome he desired.
Outcome? Meaning vengeance? Look, a certain someone on the Express has been
Yes, the
having
man
nightmares
himself.
about this guy.
It's also a Kafka
Not
sim.
just vengeance, a funeral.
Would you look at that?
A funeral.
His own, to be precise. Through unexpected circumstances, Blade became immortal. His body recovers from the worst of sicknesses and the gravest of injuries, even from death itself. Those bandages aren't for show. For Blade, immortality isn't a blessing. It's a curse that follows him wherever he goes.
Yikes. And I thought I had a problem, huh? Well, let's leave something to the imagination here. I'm sure our Trailblazers will find out more about Blade's backstory as things unfold. For now, let's take a look at what he's capable of on the battlefield. Blade is a wind-type character, following the path of destruction. By consuming his own HP, he's able to deal greater damage to enemies. And I guess that's the risk you take.
Ah, he's like Arlen.
Blade's skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape. While Hellscape is active, Blade deals greater damage, and his basic attack is enhanced from Shard Sword to Forest of Swords. While Shard Sword is a single target attack, Forest of Swords deals damage to multiple enemies.
I got a question.
That feels
Can
risky.
Blade still
to
use his skill if his HP isn't enough to cover the set amount?
In that situation, when Blade uses his skill, his HP decreases to 1.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
A bit. Well, there's a silver lining. When Blade's HP decreases, his talent is triggered, granting him a charge. When charges are fully stacked, Blade unleashes a follow-up attack on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP. When Blade unleashes his ultimate, his HP is set to 50% of his max HP, and he deals massive damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
HP for damage, huh? Interesting. No wonder he's so indifferent to being
like
healed.
Lara.
And the more HP Blade loses, the more damage his ultimate deals.
Yeah, it does. Blade's technique, Karma Wind, also consumes his HP and deals wind damage to all enemies after entering battle.
When it comes to taking damage, Blade should be more afraid of himself than his enemies.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh, damn. Damn, that line. Kafka, stop it. Stop it, voice actress, please.
It's time to talk about
Not the time to simp.
Stellaron Hunter. His partner in crime, Kafka.
Bro. Bark. Yes. Woo! Boom! Dude, that
Kafka's a familiar face at this
that
point. in the story.
animation.
She was the first person the Trailblazers set eyes on, and meaning Kafka must have been there for the Trailblazers' first words, the first step.
Yes, that's why she's
No wonder so
mommy.
many players are calling
Okay,
her.
she's the first.
Okay.
We
I don't
imprinted.
think
We
that's
got
gonna
imprinted.
Get past the editors
We imprinted
there,
on
Albert.
her.
Look, what I am interested in is this. Since Kafka
giggling
appeared
like
on
a
her
little
space
guy.
station, she's managed to
Bruh.
implant the Trailblazer
Calm
with
down.
the Stellaron, hijack the Express's signals, and draw the crew onto the Cienjo La Fu. It almost feels like she has the Trailblazer's destiny in the palm of her hand.
It's like Kafka said, when it comes to scripts, the Stellaron hunters are seasoned professionals.
Well, that might be the case, but that's not to say the Trailblazers' choices aren't important. What's a script without a director?
Now all of us are simps right now.
Reach the end of the story
Not
in
just me.
your own way.
I've got another question. What?
Don't you
did
dare
Kafka
run
join
away
Stellaron
from
Hunter?
this. Don't you?
So, Kafka was born on Terias 5, a planet that knows no fear. And literally, Kafka is unable to feel the emotion of fear, and therefore cannot comprehend the value of life. When Elio promised to bring about a change for her, she signed up without a second thought.
Now, for
Mommy
someone who can't feel
knows
fear,
no
she's
fear?
pretty great at making others
Bro.
feel it.
This scares you.
Makima
more than it
has
scares
nothing
me.
on her.
You want me to use my spirit whisper on him, Albert?
Yes.
Wow.
No. I mean, let's move on to Kafka's combat, shall we?
Blade.
Yes, I thought you'd never ask. So Kafka is a lightning type character following the path of nihility, and she can deal additional damage over time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. If an enemy is afflicted with DOT, they receive an additional bout of DOT damage.
No,
That is to say, if an enemy
to be
is
fair,
already afflicted
we
with
already
DOT,
saw this
they receive
on the
additional damage
initial
both
one,
during their turn and
the prologue.
after Kafka's attack.
That's right.
Also,
Not to mention,
she doesn't
additional
need to
damage
use the
doesn't
Spirit
replace
Whisper.
existing DOT. I mean, did you think Kafka was gonna take it easy on him? Come on. And separately, after an ally uses a basic attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. Kafka's ultimate, on the other hand, deals lightning damage to all enemies with a chance of shocking targets and immediately dealing additional damage
so
to those
Kafka-
already shocked. Kafka's technique can attack all enemies within a set range and deals lightning damage to all enemies after entering battle.
Wait, who's that?
How elegant.
Well, she likes elegant things, and there's a certain elegance to combat.
Bro!
Kafka's abilities are kind of terrifying. Her enemies are like flies.
This
trapped in
VA,
a whale,
she knows what she's doing.
slowly taking damage until.
Boom.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, that was pretty good.
She doesn't. Boom. Yes. She doesn't need to use Spirit Whisper on me.
From
Just saying.
HB sacrificing maniacs and emotionless sociopaths to the coolest kid on the block. It's time to introduce our next character.
What? Hey, that is a little harsh. Also, since when did Welt become the coolest kid on the block?
No, Kafka is.
Think again.
No. Kafka's not a kid.
Talking about
Kafka is
the
a mommy.
born and bred Bella Bog hero, Luca.
Oh, come on.
Luca? Oh, so that's who he is. The guy that punched. I was wondering who was the one punching. So yeah, here he is. Oh, that's cool. That arm is cool.
So that's the guy on the light cone.
What light
He
cone?
looks a little different on
Oh,
the light
okay.
cone.
The look back.
Luca is an underworld fighter that goes by the moniker Luca Strongarm. He's a member of Wildfire and apprentice to Oleg.
Wait, doesn't the underworld have a fight club? I guess that must be where Luca spends his time.
Oh,
Oh,
you
shoot.
better believe it. In fact, he's the Fight Club champion, and not only that, he's also a reliable operations consultant for the moles.
So he's with the moles, huh? Does Luca know he's a member?
Probably. The kids of the underworld look up to Luca in a big way. And the reason he fights is to set a good example of dedication and discipline.
Yes.
And speaking of fighting, let's take a look at him in action.
Luca is a physical type character following the path of nihility. After multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced basic attack. His skill deals physical damage to a single target and has a chance of inflicting bleed.
And during battle, Luca can obtain fighting will through a variety of attacks. When fighting will reaches a certain number of stacks, Luca's basic attack is enhanced.
His enhanced basic attack deals 4 hits of damage, with the final hit dealing additional damage to enemies currently inflicted with bleed.
Kids today, no respect.
When Luca unleashes his ultimate, in addition to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance of increasing the target's damage received for a set number of turns.
Wait, he's physical?
And when your opponent's fist is the same size as your head, it's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, well, it's the power of those punches that scares me. I mean, I'm sure having a robotic arm is also a big help, but I think Luca's strength lies in his love of the sport. Oh, and I almost forgot. When using his technique during exploration, Luca obtains fighting will after entering battle.
Jeez, does this guy ever take a break? Well, it was great to start off the program with a character deep dive. Next up, it looks like we've got 2 brand new 5-star light cones coming to the warp in version 1.2. Let's start with a Path of Destruction light cone, the unreachable side.
Oh, okay. Question. The Paradise Blade mentions in his ultimate line, is that where he's standing right there?
I don't know what paradise
Paradise
means to
Blade?
you, Corey, but a barren sword-filled wasteland isn't my idea of a vacation.
By the way, we
Speak
need
for yourself.
a
Here's
pyro
a fun
hunt
fact.
character.
Each of those swords
Just
had
saying.
an owner, and Blade was the last one to see them alive.
Oh, whoa! So he killed them for their swords. Only a brutal, calculated, jealous mind could do something like that.
The
Kafka.
maniac and
Kafka.
sociopath segment is over.
Kafka keeps on dropping ASMR. Come on.
5-star Path of Nihility light cone. Patience.
I
is
love
all
this
you
voice.
need.
I love her voice
Here,
actor.
We see
The actress.
Our resident sociopath.
Yes,
again.
Kafka. Give us a break.
Okay, well,
We're
looks
breaking
like,
down.
Kafka's waiting for the main course to arrive there, huh?
What do you think's on the menu?
You want to guess?
What are you looking at me for?
Time to hydrate, boys. Hydrate. We're thirsty AF.
Nobody eats out, right? During the first phase of version 1.2 in the character warp, Lost Soul, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Blade. During the same phase, in the light cone event warp, the drop
What's
rate
wrong
of
with
the
that?
5-star light cone, the unreachable side, will be boosted. And during the second phase of version 1.2, in the character warp, Nessun Dorma, Trailblazers
Oh,
can obtain
yes,
the limited
yes.
5-star character Kafka and 4-star character Luca. And during the same phase,
She's on the
in the
second
light cone
part?
event warp, the drop rate of
Oh,
the 5-star light cone,
hell
packages
yeah.
all you need will be boosted. And
I have enough time to
that's
save.
a wrap on banners. Whew, I need to lie down.
Oh, what happened? Hello? Bro, no. It cut out. Oh, you're welcome, boys.
Welcome back, everyone! As mentioned at the start of the show in version 1.2, before the Trailblazers' decisive boss battle, they will need to pass through various delves. No surprise then? That 1.2 would unlock 2 new areas, the Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Now, the Alchemy Commission, is that where the Xianzhou makes its medicines, or...?
Ooh, you got it! The Alchemy Commission is one of the 6 commissions of the La Fu. And, for no prize whatsoever, can anyone name all 6?
Oh yeah, let's see. The Alchemy Commission,
No.
the Divination Commission.
The
No, we're not
Skyfaring
promoting that.
Commission, the Artisanship Commission, the
Medicine.
Cloud Knights. Oh, shoot, what was that other one?
Definitely not
Drum roll, please!
Yeah,
The
magic.
Realm Keeping Commission!
Oh, that's right, that's right.
The Alchemy Commission used to focus their efforts on the way of immortality, but these days, it's all about medical research and treating diseases.
Now, the Trailblazer came face to face with some Alchemy Commission folks in Exalting Sanctum, but things seemed a little off.
I don't want to create more work for the editors, but I have a theory that the reason why that...
Adjacent to the Alchemy Commission lies Scale Gorge Waterscape, the realm of the videographer.
He's just ignoring us now.
We've got a lot to get through. Oh, where was I? Oh, along
By
with
the way,
Alchemy Commission
Welt's
and
VA
Scale Gorge
just
Waterscape
casually trying to drop a
come new
spoiler.
puzzles.
My theory.
Seems like Trailblazers will face a lot of new challenges on the road to the Ambrosial Arbor. I can't wait.
Oh, Albert, are you making Corey read off the teleprompter?
Puzzles are the only new challenges Trailblazers will be facing in these areas. There are monsters afoot.
Oh, damn.
First up, a creature of indomitable size
Oh,
and destructive
boy.
power.
Where have we
the
seen that,
malefic
right?
Ape.
More like
And
Lava
this on the list,
Troll.
an entity rid of
Mommy!
the burden of
Another
humanity
mommy
that has
enemy?
remodeled itself in the way of immortality. The Ascended. And finally,
Yen Ching? Why would the General's aides attack a Cloud Knight lieutenant?
all will be revealed in the version 1.2 story.
I think we skipped an enemy, Albert. You mentioned a boss lurking on the
Yes,
Xianzhou Law.
that big mummy.
Care for a sneak peek?
Oh, how
The
could
big
I
mummy there.
forget?
Come on. Yes! Bro, this looks like Calypso. We're gonna clap the femboy, bro. Sus. You're sus. I only want to clap mommy. Ooh, she can literally finger flick mommy, bro. Sheesh.
Hold on to your hats, folks. It's Fantilia the Undying, wielder of the power of both the destruction and the abundance. In her first phase, she summons abundance lotuses, which restore her
Bro.
HP and reduce the player team's skill.
Yes.
weakening her enemies and strengthening herself in one fell swoop. Yikes.
That's why choosing the right moment to destroy those abundance lotuses is so important.
Wait,
Eliminating
is
an
this...
abundance lotus recovers
No,
3
this is
skill
not
points.
the
Well,
abundance,
when
right?
you borrow something, you gotta give it back.
The Eon of Abundance?
Now, in her second phase, Fantilia uses her destruction power to
Fantilia?
summon destruction lotuses. These lotuses reduce ally max HP and when in bloom, deal damage to a single target.
Destruction and
So,
abundance?
should we just wait for them to stop blooming before we take them out?
No, I doubt the power of the destruction is as simple as that.
Oh, you're not wrong, Cheryl. When the lotuses aren't in bloom, their toughness doesn't receive damage. As such, Trailblazers should seize the moment when the flowers are open to break their weakness. And finally, in the third phase, Fantilia goes gold.
3 faces?
What terrible trick does she have up her sleeve? Oh, I'm afraid Trailblazers are gonna have to wait to find out.
Oh, bro.
I'm curious, where did Fantilia even
Mommy
come
vibes.
from?
We're gonna get
How come
smashed.
she can use the
She's
powers
gonna
of the
rail
abundance
us.
and the destruction?
We're gonna get
I
railed.
hate to be that guy
Okay,
again,
guys, get your
but
F
all will
ball.
be revealed in the version 1.2 story.
Is anyone here getting deja vu?
Hey, I can't go spelling all the beans. When the main story combat draws to a close, Fantilia the Undying will join the Echo of War and drop the advanced trace materials required
No
for
way.
Blade, Kafka, and Luca.
I wonder how
Revenge
hard it'll
of
be.
Infinite Okama.
And a quick reminder, Trailblazers, Echo of War has a limited number of weekly rewards, so don't forget to plan ahead.
Also, in version 1.2, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Celestial, is arriving, which drops the brand new character Ascension Material, Ascendant Debris. This is also the Ascension Material required for Blade.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's time to talk about version 1.2 events.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this segment.
Huh?
Let's start with Tales of the Fantastic. The crisis on the Xianzhou Laofu has subsided, and the feats of the Nameless can be heard on every street corner. Starskiff Haven storyteller, Mr. Cien, is interested in the Astral Express's tale, eager to work his storytelling magic.
Oh, yeah, the storyteller. I'm familiar with him. I wonder what he'll do with the Trailblazers story. His artistic license and collage editing bring all kinds of tales to life.
Well, that's Mr. Cien, all right. To spruce up the tale, he's given us a set of protagonist models.
Hi,
Protagonist
boys.
models?
Ready
What's
for
that?
more
I
Stellar
hear
Days.
it's kind of a magical object invented by one of the script writers at the Immersion Club. It industrializes the script writing process.
Please.
As long as you
Let it
follow
be
his
enough
guidance, you'll be
for
able to
Mommy
captivate an
Kafka.
audience with
I
your
need her.
storytelling. To
I
unleash the full
need
potential
her.
of the protagonist models, the Trailblazer must accompany Mr. Cien into the past and visit historical battle locations. Now, the name might be a little dull, but don't underestimate the protagonist models. Different combinations have different effects. Once the protagonist models have been properly refined, Legend of the Trailblazer can be a runaway hit.
Oh, this sounds like a fun event.
Well, there's more where that came from. The next event is called Underground Treasure Hunt. The underworld appraiser, Bellaway the Miner's Lamp, is making a comeback.
They say that in Belobog's Great Mine, ancient ruins have been discovered where many rare treasures and relics are waiting to be identified. However, according to the senior treasure hunter Axe, there exists a space beneath the ruins where relics of even greater value may be found. The only thing is, the road to the ruin depths is filled with all kinds of danger.
Treasure hunters must steel themselves and explore sealed areas in order to progress deeper into the ruins.
Oh boy.
I'm sure these sealed areas are
Is this
full
like
of hidden
Spiral
treasures,
Abyss?
but there's always a catch.
Surprise and danger rolled into one.
Hopefully not.
I'm sure Kafka would get a kick out of this.
Treasure hunters will need endurance, courage, and insight if they want to succeed. It's almost certain that the sealed areas will contain enemies, but supplementary items and keycards to other sealed areas are the secrets to progression.
This is a solo mission, right? It sounds like a tough challenge to take on alone.
Oh, they won't be alone. During exploration, treasure hunters can be sure to run into familiar faces.
Let's hope that we're happy to see them.
So do treasure hunters get any kind of special rewards?
Oh boy.
Of course! In the
Just you
underground
wait.
treasure hunt event, aside from the
Till you
usual
have
Stellar
none.
Jade, treasure hunters can obtain the themed Where's the Rabbit chat box.
Isn't the rabbit in the chat box?
It's a treasure chest. What I'm trying to say is the theme of the chat box is called Where's the Rabbit?
Okay. So the rabbit's in the treasure chest, right?
In version 1.2, the
Well,
message and
come
chat
on.
box functions will be enabled for the first time.
Bro, nice.
Trailblazers can obtain and swap between chat boxes. And I'm not just talking about the friend chat screen. I'm talking about the game's character interaction chat boxes too.
Oh, I love the rabbit
Hopefully this is not.
design.
Hopefully this
It
is not
seems like something Claire
paid.
would like too.
So cute.
Yeah, so cute.
Do you think Svarog could have designed it for
Oh,
her? Maybe?
Interesting thought. Safe to say
Alright.
that chat boxes will continue to get updates. Trailblazers will be able to view and swap between those they already have, as well as view those they've yet to obtain. On to the next event. Where are you, Mystery Trotter?
This really is the version of
Mr.
missing
Trotter?
creatures, isn't it?
The
Trotter.
good news is
Otter from
all of them
Arknight?
can be
No,
found.
I'm just kidding.
Regan of Bellabog has come across a new scientific research gadget. Homemade sensor number 223. The device is able to detect mysterious coordinates that display abnormal readings.
I recognize that abnormal reading. Isn't that just a trotter?
Oh no, don't tell me that we have to fight it. I mean, sure, it's a little scary, but it's cute, right?
If I told you it dropped Stellar Jade, would that change how you feel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that thing's
Drops.
bacon.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
Bacon, exactly.
You know what's tastier than bacon?
What?
Forgotten Hall updates. In
Bro, who
version
knows?
1.2,
Everything
the
could be
brand new
bacon
memories
for
of
Kafka.
Cienjo, the
Right?
voyage of Novice's Trigger, will be arriving.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's not all. After clearing the Forgotten Hall Memories of Cienjo Stage 1, Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star
Noted.
character
Kafka
Yukong.
sees things
In
cute.
addition to the Forgotten
Maybe she
Hall,
finds us
the
cute.
simulated universe will
No, I'm just
also be
kidding.
receiving an update in the form of World 7. And the brand new planar ornaments, Rutulent Arena and Broken Keel, will be added to the World 7 immersion device.
Wow.
And the ride doesn't stop there either. In version 1.2's Planar Fisher event, Trailblazers that successfully challenge the simulated universe
New
can
planar
obtain a set
ornaments?
amount of
Bro.
double planar ornament rewards.
This is
Meanwhile,
going to be
in the Alchemy
painful.
Commission's Cavern of Corrosion, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Cavern Relics, Longibus Disciple, and Messenger Traversing Hackerspace.
Nice.
And finally, in 1.2's Realm of the Strange event, players that successfully challenge the
way.
Cavern of Corrosion can obtain a set amount of double Cavern Relic rewards. Whew. And I think we're gonna pass out for a while. Over to you guys.
No problem. We got you, buddy. We got you. In version 1.2, the 2 companion missions, Letter from a Strange Woman and For I Have Touched the Sky, will be arriving.
In a letter from a strange woman, the Trailblazer will receive a request from Kafka. As for how the Trailblazer should respond, I only have one thing to say. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
All
Damn.
revealed in version 1.2. Sorry.
Isn't he supposed to be passed out?
I think someone's playing sound bites. I should say a little something about the
I
other
know,
companion
right? The
mission.
VA is
In
just
For I Have
dropping
Touched the
those.
Sky, an
ASMR.
accident has occurred in Stargazer Navalia. When
We're
the
having
Trailblazer
overloads,
investigates,
fastens.
they find a girl in trouble. Who could she be? And what secrets could Yukong be hiding?
Thanks for watching Keeping Up with Star Rail.
Hey, sound guy, a little early on that one.
Before we bring things back to a close here, let's talk about the ever-popular reward events.
Whoa.
Version 1.2 will see the return
boy.
of the Gift
This
of
again.
Odyssey check-in event.
I
During
mean,
the event,
I'm not
as
complaining.
long as Trailblazers log in for 7 days,
More
doesn't have to be
polls,
consecutive,
guys.
they can acquire 10 Star Rail special passes.
Yes, I love a chicken
Ooh.
event. Yes, let's do it.
That's exciting.
Can somebody get Corey some water, please?
Okay, last redeem. Hey. You're welcome. Thank you, by the way, for posting it earlier, trying to, Toxic. Looks like that's it. All right.
Well, I said it last time, and I'll say it again. Time flies when you're having fun.
Uh-huh.
Another special program has come to an end. We talked about a lot of 1.2 features. You guys, got any favorites?
Gotta be that boss fight for me. When the crew fought the Doomsday Beast and Cocolia, Welt was watching from the sidelines. This will be the first time we see him on the battlefield.
Ooh.
So watch your back, Fantilia.
I'm excited to see more of Blade. Heck, I recorded enough fighting efforts to lay down an album. We better get some fight scenes, come on. Not to mention, it seems like him and Dan Hung are finally about to meet. Something tells me they're not gonna settle things over a cup of tea.
Uh-oh. As for me, it is all about Kafka. Although I am curious about
Yes.
the Tales of the Fantastic event, because this sounds like
All about
Trailblazers
Kafka.
have plenty of room
Exactly.
to get creative.
Seems like we're all a little biased here. but one
Totally.
thing is for sure, 1.2 is a version to look forward to. Albert here has done a good job keeping us in check today, you know, and there's still a lot of mystery out there for you Trailblazers to delve into.
You guys were a handful, all right. But hey, we made it out alive. That's it for Honkai Star Rail version 1.2 special program, folks. Thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in. And see you for the next one.
Bye,
So long,
guys.
bye-bye.
Woo-hoo.
Cheerio.
I like Kafka's chibi, dude. Oh, that's it, boys. Oh, there's
The
more.
Interastral Peace Corporation has just declared the latest galactic bounty hunt, calling for the capture of the Stellaron Hunters. According to reliable sources, Kafka and Blade are expected to appear at the upcoming Cosmic Refreshment Supplies event, which poses a high risk of destruction. We urge the public to remain vigilant. We will announce the whereabouts of the outlaws in due time and are asking for your assistance in bringing them to justice.
Have more. I guess we'll be waiting for the next update of the Honkai Star Rail, and we will see if we can get Mommy Kafka. I really wish I got enough pulls for Mommy Kafka. Okay, guys. Once again, thank you for dropping by, and I hope you had fun.
Time to say bye.